Oh yeah, check. Do you want us to check? Check.
Good.
Oh,
Can you hear
hey.
me? Sounds good?
Mm-hmm.
Check, check, check.
It's good because we're both loud.
Yeah, we are loud.
Be like where I'm like super loud and
Yeah, that's good. We'll be the
you're
same.
like
That could be awkward.
that's happened.
Oh really?
Well,
When you
because
collab.
my voice just is really loud.
Well, as an instructor, I'm always like really loud because I have to talk to the people like all the way in the back of my class.
Trina and I are filming for
Oh,
her
hey.
channel. I'll have it linked in the description box. Happy Tuesday.
Yay.
Happy Wednesday. It's already been one of those days, you know? You wake up and you're just like, what? Like everything is behind schedule. Social media apps aren't working and you have things you're supposed to post. I'm just gonna go work out until Instagram fixes itself and make myself some lunch, and hopefully they'll get it situated and I can post on time. If not, it's not a big deal. It's not my fault. Out of my control. Yeah, bed's still not made. Anyways, that's how my Wednesday's going, but I'm gonna go do cardio, come back, shower, get ready, eat, and then possibly go film a video, and then probably go to another workout. I'm trying to do like 2-a-days on my lighter days where I don't have a lot of events and meetings, so this way I only have to work out 3 days a week, but I'm really getting 6 workouts. I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll see how long that lasts. Just got home. I woke up, got some work done, and had a lovely tan from the Mr. James Reed. He is incredible. He's so amazing. So I didn't realize how pale I was, but look at this tan line. Like, what? I was really pale. Looks so natural. I don't know if you guys have ever had custom tans done before, but I typically feel really gross afterwards and really sticky, and I smell funny, and I look a little bit muddy because they put like a really dark layer and there's a lot of bronzing happening. There's also a tint so that the artist can kind of see where everything's going, but I'm really impressed. I mean, there's a reason why James Reed tans celebrities. He's so good at it, but you can't tell anything on my hands. He did such a good job on my feet. I'm just really impressed. So I can't wait to shower tomorrow morning and kind of like reveal the glow, but I definitely feel so much more toned and so much more confident by just having a little bit of like sun-kissed glow. Don't even think I'm gonna put any foundation on. I'll put a little blush and highlight and maybe like something on my eyes for tonight's event. So overwhelmed because I came home to like one of the most crazy PR days. I got so many amazing things. First thing is this S. It's a custom chocolate using all the ingredients that are part of the new Magnum ice creams. Here are the 4 new flavors from Magnum made with Belgian chocolate, and I cannot wait to try these. Today's one of my cheat days that I allow myself, so I'm definitely gonna break one open and have a couple spoonfuls. Then Sugarfina sent over this pressed juicery new launch. They had the green bear before, but there's 3 new flavors: Roots Bear, Citrus Bear, and Vanilla Almond Bear, which are after the pressed juicery drinks. And what's great about these is that they're 30% less sugar. So if you want to give your kids a treat, or if you want to have a little gummy treat, it's 30% less sugar, which I appreciate because I do still treat myself to sugar. I just try to avoid it in hidden sugars in my foods. So when I do decide to have a little treat, I know that this will taste yummy, but it also is 30% less sugar. They sent the actual juices that the gummy bears are modeled after. I used to drink this one all the time to just get some more greens. This I would take as like a milkshake almost, the almond vanilla. The Roots one wasn't my favorite because it had beets in it, but they make it taste really good with the apple and lemon, and then this one was also a good one with the citrus. I love citrus. And I think Lila B sent me their entire collection. I am overjoyed. I am so excited because Lila B is clean, toxic-free beauty makeup products, and everything is very sustainable. The packaging is really high quality. They also offer a recycling program, not only for their products, but for any makeup that you might want to get rid of and you don't know what to do with, they will recycle it for you. So, oh my gosh, it's just such an incredible day. I mean, when you get ice cream and gummy bears and all these beautiful things. Anyways, I have to post something on stories, but I will I'm so happy. It's Friday and I just wanted to hop on here and update you guys, and also for me to like remember this moment, but I am part of the semi-finalist for Sephora Squad. I have no idea really what that means other than thank you to every single one of you guys who watch me, who submitted a testimonial for me. I think it was the quality of you guys and the quality of the information I am able to provide for you. I've been getting so many DMs congratulating me, with you guys so excited that I've made it to the next phase. I'm hoping that I can continue on in the Sephora Squad. Who knows what will happen, but the fact that I'm even part of the semi-finalist is incredible, and it's thanks to you. It's thanks to you for watching, for supporting my content. And Chris kind of made a thing, because I always talk about how I'm annoyed with myself. I don't want to hear myself talk anymore. I'm sure nobody wants to hear me talk anymore. Nobody wants to like support me anymore because I'm being annoying and asking for things. He's like, I don't think you should feel that way, because it's about building this community, and I'm hoping that my content and my communication with you guys, whenever I'm able to provide some level of comfort or help for you in your life. Pretty much everything I put out is free for you guys to consume, because I want to keep it that way. Like, our podcast is completely free for you guys to consume. My videos are free for you to watch, and it does cost money to produce both the podcast and my channel, and then of course my blog, which I will go in spurts of creating content for. I don't mind doing that. I love creating content for you guys, and I love learning more about everything that I'm interested in and sharing that information with you. So I wanted to just sit down here and tell you like how you can support my channel, my podcast, my blog. That goes from watching my videos all the way through, sharing my videos with your friends and family members or your community that might enjoy the content I'm putting out there, liking my videos, thumbs upping those videos, leaving me a comment. All of that shows engagement to YouTube, which then pushes my videos to hopefully become more searchable, which then hopefully allows me to grow, which then hopefully allows me to earn more AdSense, which, by the way, is not how I mainly make money. And if you guys want to hear more about that, I can explain that to you, but you literally have to have millions and millions and millions of views every month to make a relatively decent living just on AdSense. And I'm not one of those people. I don't get viral videos. I don't get these huge crazy views every month. Totally okay, but it allows me to work with brands and be picky with the brands I work with when I have higher views per video, when I have a higher subscriber level, because I don't accept all sponsorships and I don't accept all PR. You guys know that about me, or I hope you know that about me, but I'm very particular in who I work with. All of those things help me be able to make an income, continue to create content and produce content on different levels. Like, Chris just had a great idea that we want to work on for the rest of the year, and that has nothing to do with affecting you guys, but we want to like have a really high production value and get help. We will need to get help in order to create this series that I want to create. That's how you can help me on YouTube. And then in terms of the blog, subscribe to my newsletter. I maybe email you guys once a month. I'm really bad about doing that, but if you give me your email when there's something important, I can contact you guys, and there's always a link in my description box, or you can go over to my blog and there's like a place to put in your first name and your email address, and I promise you I don't spam you. Visit my blog. Every time you click on my blog, it counts as somebody visiting my blog, and that raises my Google Analytics. That helps me again with getting partnerships that I can be proud of. And then in terms of Instagram, I put a lot of energy into Instagram, but I'm not by any means considered like a huge influencer on Instagram, and I haven't really understood the Instagram thing. I use Instagram to communicate with you guys and to hopefully give you guys inspirational quotes in my captions weekly, like multiple times a week. So for Instagram, what can really help is liking and commenting on my grid post, which is when you go through your feed, the photos that show up there, and I try to post Monday through Thursday and Sunday too, an actual photo. And then watching my stories on Instagram, communicating with me through on Instagram. If I have any swipe up links, to swipe up and check out those links. All of that kind of stuff help support the content that I am putting out there in the world. And then for the podcast is seriously, Chris and I started this podcast 4 years ago when there were very few female podcasters. And when Chris brought the idea of starting Behind the Beauty podcast to me, I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to add another thing to my plate. And he's like, no, this is like the perfect platform for you to just talk to brand owners and founders and people who create beauty products that you love. And he's right. I'm always very resistant, but he's usually right. How you can show your support if you listen to our podcast or if you enjoy our podcast at all is to subscribe on iTunes and leave us a rating, or to listen to us on any of your podcast listening devices. We're on Google Play, we're on SoundCloud, we're on Libsyn. The issue with the analytics of podcasting is that a lot of the times when you're streaming it, which is how I listen to a lot of podcasts, it's not actually counting as a full listen. It only counts when you actually physically download that podcast episode on iTunes. So if you don't mind, by downloading the episode counts more than just streaming it, which is so bizarre and so stupid, honestly, because why? Like, why? Who downloads things these days? We all just stream things. Wherever you're listening to our podcast, if you rate us, it really, really helps. Gotten to a point where I've been contemplating starting a Patreon page specifically for the podcast to help us continue to bring you better guests and to continue to upgrade the equipment and possibly even get a space for the podcast so that when people come into LA, we have a place that we can either rent out by the hour, depending on how much funding we're getting, just so that we can have people be one-on-one with me and the audio can be controlled on their end, our end. Do you guys get what I mean? I'm so grateful for everybody that took the time to leave me a testimonial. I left a couple testimonials myself for fellow bloggers that I appreciate and admire and where I really enjoy their content, and it's not easy. It wasn't like, oh, check mark or oh this. It was like you had to sit down and think about why you're leaving a testimonial. So thank you for doing that for me. And there's still time to leave testimonials if you haven't already, or if you'd like to reiterate something specifically about how you enjoy my skincare, or if you enjoy the clean beauty options I talk about, or maybe sustainability. I don't know, because I think that's where my strength is in this competition, and also wearable makeup. This is what I look like on a daily basis. I should probably put some lip balm on. So the DMV was giving us a little trouble. So we're gonna go together tomorrow. And then Sunday I'm really excited because it's the farmer's market, and I'm thinking of filming a farmer's market video for my second channel. We're going to go roller skating for Christine's birthday. So really exciting weekend, and I just feel really good. I've been feeling really good the last couple of days. I did spend some money this week that didn't have to be spent, but I did. I bought new shampoo and conditioner. I was just really unhappy with what I had left at the house. I will update you guys in the next few seconds. I have to report, it's not a bad week. I thought it was actually worse than it ended up being. So this week I took out $40 in cash to spend at the farmer's market on Sunday to buy our groceries. And I mentioned last week that Chris does still put a lot of like our Whole Foods, what's that place? Lassen's. So we're also going to be filming a like weekly grocery run or farmer's market / grocery run video over on our second channel, where I take you along our farmer's market, the things I purchase there, and then the things I purchase at Whole Foods just because it's a little more cost effective, and how we try to minimize our grocery waste. We're not zero waste by any means, but just we're thoughtful about it. Starbucks, I bought 2 coffees. One for Chris and me. We were running errands and he was dropping me off and picking me up, so I picked up a coffee for the both of us, and it was $3.90. That was amazing because I just realized how expensive my lattes were. So if I do get a coffee during the week with Chris, I try to get a normal coffee and add a little bit of almond milk, which I don't think they charge me for, and then I use a stevia packet. So $3.90, 2 coffees, that is cheaper than one of my lattes. So winning there. Total spent on food on my end was $43.90 for the week. Beauty. Now this was totally excessive and not necessary, but I spent it, okay? So that I've just been on the struggle bus with finding a clean shampoo that doesn't make me feel greasy or dirtier. And I love Briogeo Kerastase, but I didn't have either one of them in my stockpile. I also like Playa shampoo and conditioner, but I didn't have any more. I didn't have any of my favorite shampoos in the backup, and I was just kind of thinking like, well, if I go and shop, what am I gonna get? Like, what do I love? And immediately I remembered how much I love Lush Big Shampoo. Lush Big Shampoo has been one of those products that I've repurchased countless times throughout the years. I think I actually discovered it right when I started YouTube, and I love it. I recommend it for everybody. It really like gets in there and gets all the grime out. It also leaves your hair really nice and voluminous. So I wanted to go get that, and I also wanted to get a shampoo bar because I wanted to see what it would be like to use a shampoo bar and conditioning bar that minimizes waste, as well as they last a lot longer. There's a blue one, and I remembered liking it when I bought it for travel back in the day. So I bought 2 shampoos, which was excessive, but the big shampoo is more like a salt cleansing shampoo that I would only use twice a week. In my mind, I justified it because I didn't have any more salt scrubs. If you saw my recent empties, you know the Christoph Robin is my favorite. That's also a pretty clean brand, at least the salt scrub is, and I used it all up. That one full size is quite pricey. The Lush one is still pricey, but you get so much, and I know it's gonna last me a while, and it was still a little bit more affordable than the Christoph Robin one. Then the shampoo bar was, I think, like $12, $13. But when I left out of there, I spent $64.39. There's tax, and I may have gotten a lotion bar. Chris left me alone.
What?
Chris left me alone. So that was like an additional $12, $13 that I wasn't supposed to spend. Because you dropped me off with every intention that I was only allowed to buy the shampoos.
But make this clear, I wasn't the one that imposed those regulations. That's a self-imposed thing. I didn't tell you what you were not allowed to buy.
I'm not supposed to buy things unless it's been on my wish list for a week or I absolutely need it. And I think not having greasy hair is a necessity.
Why are you?
No, I know, but I didn't need the lotion bar. I grabbed the lotion bar and I ran. Dolly's snorting at me now too. Okay.
Then you needed the lotion bar.
I went to Ulta to buy a conditioner bar, and most people hate conditioner bars, but I've been doing some research and I saw one girl, I think her name's Sedona. She's a zero waste YouTuber, and she was talking about the no bar conditioner and how it's lasted her over a year, and it's the best conditioner she's ever used, zero waste or not, and she wasn't always zero waste. So I was like, okay, I have to try this out. I went to Ulta, it was the last one, it was $13.14. That seems like really kind of a lot. It was zero waste, cruelty free, and it's supposed to last a really long time. Like on the packaging, which I don't have anymore because I recycled it and composted the paper, it said that it was supposed to be like 3 to 7 times longer lasting than your typical bottle of conditioner, and a regular bottle of conditioner already lasts me a long time. So I will report back on this, because if it does last me like a year, that's intense. $13.14 for a year of conditioner, that's really good. Anyways, it's all clean, it's all natural, and zero waste packaging, which is even better. So my total beauty spent this week was $77.53, $13-ish for that lotion bar that I still haven't used. Yeah. Still haven't used that lotion bar that I grabbed that I shouldn't have bought. We all make mistakes. It was the first time I went into a store to shop, because the previous week I told you guys I was supporting J Kissa and ordering the stuff on Ulta, and even though I had some realizations shopping online, I didn't actually go into a store to shop for something for myself. $13 mistake, $77.53. My total this week, including my food, was $121.43. Not bad, but not great, because considering most of this cost was excessive and not necessary. I would say the shampoo was pretty necessary because I was getting pretty gross, but I could probably have like found a cheaper drugstore shampoo. I don't know. I don't want to, like, I was sick of just trying things. I just wanted to get something that I knew was going to work. That wasn't the Christoph Robin one, even though I want that one. But I figured, I'm just justifying now. Anyways, whatever. It is what it is. $121.43. I think it was okay for the week. I definitely had done better with just under $100 a few weeks ago. And if you look at it, when I don't include my bills, I've been pretty darn good. I am a little nervous because if you see that over there, I'm working on my spring capsule. So I just pulled out all of my clothes that is spring appropriate and put away the things that are just too warm. Like today it was 86 degrees. It's beautiful out here. It's hot. I think I'm gonna have to be really strict with my capsule wardrobe, and that's gonna be a whole series. And I'm already starting to shop for my capsule wardrobe, getting ideas and things like that. But I had a really clear idea after looking at all the clothes as a whole on a rack, and I decided, I made a list of things that I feel like I might need to complete my wardrobe, and things that I thought I was gonna need, I really didn't. Whole series that's coming up, I'm working on it right now, and I'm not gonna be including my capsule wardrobe spending moving forward, which would be probably next week's weekly vlog, because I'm gonna include it in my capsule wardrobe video. Explain to you guys like the breakdown of the cost for updating my capsule and the reasonings behind it and how I justify it or not, and you guys can decide whether or not it's worth it for you, why I choose the brands I chose, and kind of how to juggle that, trying to support sustainable brands and ethical brands, but also trying to like not break the bank, because sometimes it truly is a privilege to only ever shop sustainably. I think we got to do what we can and be smart when we have to do a little discount shopping. Long-winded ending. I'm very long-winded. Have you noticed? Thanks for still watching. Thank you for tuning in to this week's vlog. I encourage you guys to check out my second channel. It's always linked in the description box and on the sidebar, because kind of easy steps to be a little bit more conscious and sustainable as a household, and some of the changes Chris and I have made in the last few years. And it's really taken a lot of years to even get to the point where we're at. And by no means are we zero waste. By no means are we perfect. We are not perfect people. I can't stress that enough. We're just trying to figure life out and be better people in general whenever we can, but also still live our lives and enjoy it and not stress too much about certain things. Like I mentioned, tomorrow's Sunday for me, so it's gonna be my farmer's market day, and I decided to film it and kind of share with you guys the things that I like at the farmer's market and what I find is good value in supporting farmers, local and sustainable, and then also going to Whole Foods to purchase a couple things that I can't get at the farmer's market. So if you're curious about seeing what kind of groceries we pick up every week, then head over there to check out that video that will be up later this week as well. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday for a new video, and then Friday for a new video, and then back here again on Sunday for a weekly vlog. Bye!